Hello Sagittarius, happy May 2019. We're going to do your tarot reading, your astrology and your intuitive reading. So if you are a Sagittarius, you're watching this video. If Sagittarius is in your moon, north node or rising sign, if you're on the cusp of Sagittarius, you're watching this video. If you want to find out some information about what someone is going through that you like who happens to be a Sagittarius, you're watching this video. All right, so let's get started. Set your intention that you will find an answer for your particular situation. Everything is the mind. So if you watch anyone's tarot video and you are negative ASS, then you're not going to get a good reading, right? It goes for the same thing if you're getting a personal reading. So you set your intention and be done with it. So set that intention. Here we go. So I'm going to lay out 5 cards in a row for 10, and then the 11th one so the 10th and the 11th one is like the main message. Okay, I like to do it like that. Okay. So if you feel like you're losing your fire in the sense of your confidence, if you feel that you're not as patient and as balanced as you need to be, then there's something that you need to start over, okay? Whether it's how you think, okay? Our thinking plays a strong role. How do you think, okay? And why are you thinking the way that you do? Okay, and also it's where your heart is more than how you're thinking. So thinking in the sense of heart emotion, right, with love. Okay, maybe you've been hurt in love, feel betrayed, let down, and usually that starts from the age of 4, 5, 6. You know, that younger age where you feel a certain way about a particular experience, and then it sets like the tone for how you react. And we're all reacting in a way of protecting ourselves, okay? And the way to deal with it is deal with the actual situation, right? And when you do this, you can actually start over again, okay? Because that Fool card is like, you know, letting it go. Just let it go and be optimistic. It's not ignoring, I think. It's not ignoring anything. It's choosing to already have knowledge in something, but being willing to look at things with fresh new eyes. Okay? And that's how I apply it to this. Find something that you're good at and physically do it, being creative, okay? Maybe setting yourself up, being prepared for what you need to be prepared for, what's coming up. Is it something that has to do with work, making money? It definitely has to do with making money, okay? So prepare yourself for that and realize that something has to end completely to start anew. Now, when you get the Tower card, it doesn't have to be something dramatic or something that you feel, oh, this is really dramatic, but it is in a sense. Example, if you needed to move something and it's been nagging you, like, oh, I need to move this out of the way. I really should move this, you know, one thing, and then a flood happens and you're like, man, something was telling me to move this thing. And it's like one of those moments where you're like, you know, I need to do X, Y, and Z, and I don't know why I feel I need to do that. Or then you found out 2 months later, oh, they're you know, raising the rent, or hey, this is an opportunity for me to move because I wanted, you know, it's a good opportunity. Or you might have eventually wanted to move, but it happened faster than you initially planned. You know? So it's just removing an item from your home, or removing something so that the new can come in. And then you'll find your fire again, but more in the masculine sense, because you have the Queen of Wands reversed, the King of Wands is right side up. So really being able to adapt to your surroundings, adapt to a situation, and find your own strength to make things happen, to really carve your own way. And it's all about how you're looking at the situation. And you have to fight for what you want, because even astrologically, it's like, how do you expand? You know, you might elevate or grow slowly right now, but the growth is still happening. So make sure that you're celebrating any little wins that you feel you have. And you always have to protect your energy, because when you have a lot of passion, a lot of ideas and talent and dedication, not everyone will appreciate that, and that's okay. You have to really be okay with not showing your emotions as much in your words, in your writings, especially. If you have to communicate with someone and write something, try not to don't show your real emotions, because it's not going to help the situation. Just deal with the situation the best way you can. So the main message is, if you have to defend yourself in a situation, whatever you're going through, you have to make sure that you are being as professional as you can, and being as being as steady, like always making sure that someone is doing what they're supposed to do, like check up on the situation, always maintaining that to make sure that things go smooth the way you want it to go. The astrology reading is make sure that you're communicating and fighting for what it is that you want. This is the reading for everyone. And that you are, if you have to travel, you'll get there maybe slower than you were expecting to. If you're looking to hit a goal, hit your mark, it's happening, but it's happening slower than you want to. So prepare for that, and really trust your intuition along the way. The other main part of the astrology reading is that try to be still, try to find steadiness in what you do, and realize that when things change, they change for a reason. Excuse me. It needs to change, it needs to happen, and that's why it's happening, and be at peace with that. Realize that money can't fix everything, money can't buy everything, and you really just have to find peace within yourself to solve whatever your issue is. If you'd like your own personal reading, please feel free to contact me. Information is always listed in the information box. Find me on Instagram, and thank you guys so much for watching.